Hey Tesla friends, it's your Tesla friend here, and been away from doing the videos, but I'm gonna start trying to do more of them. Basically, if you used my referral code, it's Joe480, Joe480, you get free supercharging. So let me go ahead. See what I'm gonna talk about today. I'm sorry it's ad lib, but I concentrate on giving important information, even though the quality of the video may not be that good. So Ben Sullins here is doing a video on is Tesla autopilot safe, and this is in no way a criticism of Ben Sullins. I'm usually a criticism of Tesla itself, and hopefully big YouTubers like Ben Sullins and others have some influence, and they will help us make Tesla a better company. But anyways, he shows a picture of this Tesla right there, moving up and stopping before a car running a red light hits it. Yes, that probably happened. But the thing is, most cars, well, a lot of cars these days have the emergency braking. And I do recommend, if you buy a car, you buy these safety features, emergency braking, like if you veer out of your lane, it'll guide you back in or warn you and stuff like that. So buy all those safety features. They're worth the money. If they save you once, it's worth the money. And I believe it should be all standard equipment. And the thing that Tesla doesn't give you that's standard is adaptive cruise control. You have to pay for it, but I really believe that should be standard. Tesla's just trying to make money, so they don't give it to you unless you pay for it. So my advice to Tesla is try not to make money. Well, you have to make money, but take care of your customers, build a good car, and the money will follow. Basically, do what Amazon did. Don't worry about stock market. Don't worry about ratings. Just do the right thing. Make the car the best car ever. Treat your customers, buyers well. Respond to people asking questions. Don't ignore people. Provide the best service possible. Be the best company out there. Best customer service. Do all that stuff. If you need help, I can help you out, Tesla. But anyways, let me see. So further on, Ben talks about autopilot statistics, and they're saying if you a normal car driving compared to a Teslas get into 3 times less accidents, and with autopilot off. Now, if Tesla's autopilot's on, they get into about 6 times less accidents than a non-Tesla. Well, autopilot on and off on a Tesla comparison. If you're on autopilot, you're probably on the highway, a freeway, probably no lights, a lot less accidents, less things to hit, a simpler road to drive on. So if you're on autopilot, you're on that road, it's statistically probably a safer road to drive on. So just because you're, what is it? Are you 2, 3, 4 times safer than non-autopilot? Tesla, when your Tesla's not autopilot, well, let me start over. So the autopilot in a Tesla is maybe 2 to 4 times safer than non-autopilot in a Tesla, but that has to be apples to apples. So you have to be on the same type of roadway. So I'm sure Tesla, if they ran their program, they could determine the type of roadway the cars are on and compare autopilot roadways to the same roadways with no autopilot on a Tesla. That's the way to do it. But anyways, I wish they would do that, but so I don't think they're giving you apple to apples comparison there. So I think that's the biggie there. And Ben was talking about driver error too. I'm sure there is driver error, but the kicker that I'm not happy about is there's Tesla error. Usually when you hear about an incident with a Tesla, meaning accident, whatever you have, Tesla, most likely, occasionally they'll take blame for it, but most of the time they'll say it's driver error. And occasionally, yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing it's never driver error. It could be driver error a lot. But most of the time, I feel it's both, Tesla and driver. That's probably, in my opinion, the most common situation. And to prove it's part Tesla, they usually, whenever there's a major accident involving a Tesla, something gets changed in the software to prevent that situation from happening. Now, a lot of times, that situation could have been easily predicted. So whoever wrote the software and designed the software should have seen that coming. And they change it only after the accident, which is, I guess, the logical thing to do. And I admit you can't see everything, and even some of the simple stuff you don't see. But, a lot of it you can eventually see. A lot of it, users are reporting information that Tesla could be using. For instance, for some people, the people that had the classic Teslas, Tesla claimed that the speed limit warning was done by GPS and cameras looking at street speed limit signs. Well, obviously the classic cars can't look at the speed limit signs, but they do have software that knows the GPS of where they're located, and things like Waze and Google Maps, and the one I really like is Nokia Here GPS. They have a very good speeding warning, so you should be able to use that that's based on GPS location, and they know the speed limit of the road. Tesla can just do that, but they don't. So the classic car owners get screwed by something that can be easily done. There's another thing that bothered me was like, let's say the parking sensors. When you get closer to something, it doesn't get louder. So I could be right up on top of something, about to hit it, and the tone is the same as when I'm really far away. That can be easily fixed. But why isn't Tesla fixing it? Don't know. I'm sure they have to know about it. I'm sure I'm not the only owner talking about it. And every other bumper sensing system that I've seen works 100 times better than Tesla. Tesla's beeping is so quiet that it's hard to hear. You have to be, if you're doing something else, some people might be listening to radio, you just don't notice it. And so it needs to beep faster and louder as you get closer to an object. Now, I had an Audi rental. When you put it in reverse, the radio shuts off. Maybe that's what Tesla needs to do, or at least make it an option. So yes, Tesla needs to do more options. Like for some reason, the door option for not unlocking your doors when you go to park. Yeah, it's nice they put the option in, but sometimes it doesn't work, and the doors do unlock when you go to park. And Tesla service centers don't seem to be able to fix that. And I tell them about it, but it seems like they pretty much just ignore it. And now we got the Takata airbags. There's a recall if you guys don't know about it, but a matter of like even 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, when it first broke, I asked the service center if my car had Takata airbags, and they really didn't want to answer my question. I guess maybe after I asked 5 times, talking to the same person, they finally said yes. But but they could have just said yes immediately and just explain, well, it takes time for them to go bad and so forth. So I guess the time is now. That after a certain amount of time, they somehow they go bad, become dangerous somehow, possibly. So it's time to change it now. So I want to make sure people know to use my referral code Joe480, Joe480 to get free supercharging. And I want to make people understand that I'm not bashing any YouTuber if I make reference to them. I do ask them to help people out, little guys like myself. Help us out. Make Tesla a better company. Other things that kind of suck is when Tesla plays favorites and gives people, like, refunds people, like, money, and then other times when it's under the same situation, they don't refund money when they make, like, price changes, whatever, and I can see when some of the bigger YouTubers complain, sometimes I notice more reaction from Tesla, so that's why I'm asking the bigger YouTubes, if you see something wrong with Tesla, please use your voice, your influence to help change it, because little guys like me and others, we don't get noticed much. So again, I think I've talked long enough. So just something that I've noticed from Ben Sellens, and typically I just put my input into it. And again, I'm not bashing any YouTuber. It's more of a critic of Tesla itself, and you know what happens when you're a critic of Tesla? They kind of blacklist you sometimes, so that's not a good thing too. So hopefully if the more famous YouTubers come out with the support of the little guys, hopefully we won't get blacklisted or as much blacklisted as before. So, okay, use my referral code JOE480. Any questions, please leave them there. Like, subscribe, and refer my channel to others, please. Trying to make the channel bigger. Thanks. Bye.